Hey guys, JT here with JT's Takeaways. Let's get right to it, okay? On Wednesdays, I wake up extra early so that I can join UWM Sales Huddle. Based on that Sales Huddle, here are my takeaways. Check it out. Number one, credit reports. Some of you have noticed that the credit reports last year were roughly about 32 bucks. This year, roughly about $60. And within the next couple of weeks, do not be surprised if you see a credit report north of $100. So take a note of that. Number two, CRM. A lot of the times we are in the business, we get in the business, we start making a dollar here and there, and we then start looking for tools, we then start looking for this next big thing. We look for widgets that are going to replace what got us to where we're at. We're looking to replace that widget that can help us work less to do more. The truth of the matter is, guys, that there's nothing that's gonna replace how hard you work. Even if you have a CRM, which by the way, you're supposed to, but even if you have a CRM, the CRM isn't gonna be able to do your job. I'm telling you that you should make it your New Year's resolution that you call at least, let's just block out 30 minutes in your calendar. You call, you text, you send out a customized video to someone in your database. 30 minutes a day. Jumbo guidelines have been updated. Take a look at that. Next Thursday, guys, there's gonna be a webinar that Matt will be hosting, so be sure to pay attention to those emails and make sure that you RSVP for that. So the next one, guys, you ever been in a situation where, how do I put this to you? You send out an email, they respond, there's a question that comes up, you then respond, and now mind you, that email that you sent out was with the intention to make a sale, okay? Guys, understand that you cannot 100% make a sale with emails or with text messages. Look, if the idea behind that sales email is that the phone rings, wouldn't it be a smart idea that after someone replies to you, you actually just pick up the phone? You, number one, see how they're doing. Number two, answer their question, and then try to help them from there, as opposed to going back and forth with emails. I don't really like that because translation can be lost in that. So a simple phone call can solve everything. Now guys, here is one thing that I am personally gonna be implementing in my business, and I suggest that you do the same. FSBOs, FSBO, for sale by owners. How can I implement that in my business? Here, I'll give you an example. I wanna sell my house. I don't wanna hire an agent because why? The truth of the matter is that my house has a ton of equity. But let's just say my house has $500,000 in equity. Why should I call a real estate agent and pay them 6% to sell my $1 million house? Let's just say that's $60,000. $60,000 that I can potentially save, all right? But that's what an average seller would think. Now here is how you can, and by the way, let me back up a little bit, disclaimer, I will personally always advise you to hire a professional, hire a real estate agent to sell your house. But there are those people, FSBOs, for sale by owners, that are simply gonna put their properties on the market. When they put their properties on the market, they're going to need a buyer. And that buyer is going to buy their house one of two ways, with financing or all cash. Now, if they need financing, that's where I come in. So I want to position myself with a seller that, hey, look, if someone comes that wants to buy your house and they need a loan, I am your go-to person. Number one, because I work at Go-To Mortgage Solutions, therefore that makes me your official go-to mortgage professional. And number two is who else better than a local lender, okay? Hopefully it's not someone that is gonna be buying their house cash. Otherwise they wouldn't need us. Another of my takeaways were, you ever heard that saying where you ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready? 2023 is gonna require that you stay ready, family. That you stay ready for whenever that phone rings. That you stay ready so that whenever that client walks in and they're ready to get qualified, you're ready. You ain't gotta get ready because you stayed ready. Another of my takeaways was, we've got to do a better job at painting the picture for the consumer. I'll give you an example, okay? Someone walks into your office because they were referred to you by your real estate agent, and they come in and understand this is a first-time buyer. They've never done this. They're scared, they're nervous, right? It's the first time. Who am I gonna talk to? Who am I gonna meet? Is he gonna be a weirdo? Is he gonna have my best interest in mind? So they come. We've got to get better at this, at painting the picture. Thank you for coming in. I'm happy to be helping you. How did you meet your real estate agent? I work with a ton of real estate agents. I will tell you that you are in good hands. I will also tell you that I work with a lot of real estate agents, and this guy, Steve, he is, if not the best, he is the best in the entire San Fernando Valley. And then by the way, tell me about your family. How many kids do you have? Why do you want to buy a house? All right, now they start telling you, well, I've got 3 kids. I want to buy a house because I'm already paying $4,000 in rent. You know what? I can already see you guys celebrating Thanksgiving. Next Thanksgiving at your house. Do you like to cook? Yes, I like to cook. What did you make for this Thanksgiving? Oh, I made this, this, and this. You know what? I already see you guys. I already see your husband making the turkey, and I already see you, having the football game that happens on Thursday nights. You got to paint the picture. You got to sell it to them, right? Excite them. That's one thing that we'll be working on here, okay? So family, that's all I have for you, okay? You've got to start now. You've got to widen the gap. This is where the gap will be widened, family. This is where I'll tell you things are very tough. There's going to be a lot less. There's deals that are going to be done a lot less. We've got to position ourselves where we can help as many people come 2023. Now, you're going to have to prospect. You're going to have to build your business. Right now, you build your business for the next 12 months. And I guarantee you that 12 months, 24 months from now, we're going to be talking about, I remember 2023, like it was so much harder than it was in 2022, but I'm so happy I'm here. I'm so happy I listened to you, JT. I'm so happy that I did exactly what you told me, because look at us now. And we're going to be somewhere on a beach, on an exotic beach, 12, 24 months from now during New Year's Eve. And we're going to be talking about, I told you guys. So I look forward to having you there. And then last but not least, guys, success is a choice. Going into the office, being an excellence, making the phone calls is a choice. Getting buried in your emails is also a choice. There's one thing that pays, there's another one that doesn't. It is your choice. Family, I hope that you found these takeaways helpful. Look forward to seeing you. Till next time, family.